Hello, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Okay, air signs, this is going to be Wealthy Wednesday. Messages from Spirit about your career and finances. Touched on it a little bit, I believe, yesterday, but this is all about your money, all right? If something else comes through, I can't control that, but I'm going to focus on money for right now, okay? So hopefully y'all care about that. If not, maybe in the wrong place for the day. All right, so we have, where am I called to use my voice right now? Well, wouldn't the air signs get the thing about using their voice? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Some of you could be writers, authors, something here. Today's soul action is share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Some of you could be like motivational speakers. That could be your calling in life. Some of you may have gone through a lot of traumas. I'm hearing someone's name is Danny, Danielle, I don't know, something like that. Denise. I'm hearing like D-A-N and D-E-N names. Danera. I don't know. I'm just seeing that. Anyway, yeah, some of you may have gone through something traumatic, and some of you could be holding that in your energetic body. Maybe you need to release it by telling your story, whether that's writing it out, speaking it, getting on stage, sharing your story, or just sharing it with people who need to hear it close to you, maybe the person who wronged you. Something about you speaking up here. Your voice is very important, and you are the sign of communication. So let's get 4 tarot cards for you. Okay, career and finance messages for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, I like that. I like that to follow up that first card, because I do see some challenges here. I feel like wow. I was just going to say, I feel like some of you have dealt with something toxic at work and the devil came out. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. It's time for something new. It's time for you to take a leap of faith. It's time for you to come out of your comfort zone and be like a brand new child. Ace of Swords under that, your own energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. A lot of air energy, a lot about communication and thought. Mental clarity here, being clear on what it is that you want, using your voice, not being unafraid to do so. This is the childlike energy. You know, the major arcana is called the Fool's Journey. It's all about going to the next level. We leave the minor arcana and now we go into uncharted territory here. We do it carefree. We do it unapologetically. We do it kind of with a little bit of naivete, because you don't know what it holds, but you still go for it anyway. So I love that for you. You're clear that it's time for you to make some kind of change, because something has definitely been toxic here. Something has been toxic. It could just be focusing too much on money, being materialistic, or just maybe dealing with a lot. Maybe dealing with someone at your job, your boss, your coworkers, your environment just being pretty toxic and you're fed up with it. I do feel like some of you may not even be making the money that what you want with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you could have lost a job as a result of a very toxic supervisor or co-worker or environment. This talks about joblessness. This talks about homelessness. It talks about a lot of financial struggles, feeling like the whole world is against you, facing a lot of hardship and adversity. And like I said, with this coming out with the devil, definitely there's somebody that I feel like you worked for or worked with that definitely has been making life hell for you, present tense or past tense. But guess what they're doing? They're pushing you towards your wish fulfillment. They are pushing you directly towards your wish fulfillment. And I would say over the next year, not even a full year, I'm talking within the next 10 months here, major changes coming in for you when it comes to your career and your finances. Things going from really, really bad, the worst, the rock bottom, just the ultimate, most grueling energy that you could be in, stressful energy, to absolutely living in abundance and success and feeling very victorious and feeling very much like nanny boo boo. to keep it very much like a child would keep it. Eat my dust. Eat my dust, devil. You ain't got nothing on me. Because listen, the devil has nothing on God, and spirit has your back, all right? You just got to speak up and use your voice. And some of you also need to call this person out. If you're still working at a job where you're dealing with maybe feeling like people are like icing you out, making you feel unwanted, the Five of Pentacles is talking about, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Capricorn, talking about someone making life hell for you by making you feel like you don't belong, you're not good enough. To hell with them. To hell with them, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We ain't got time for them. We don't have time for them. And some of you may need to file some kind of lawsuit if you're dealing with something really unethical, immoral, just illegal at your job. Make them pay for it. Make them pay for it. Conflict resolution. Maybe in Leo season, some kind of resolution to this is coming. I do feel like I said, over the next 10 months, very major changes. But in the near future, maybe Leo season is going to be very important because this is a Leo card. Conflict resolution. We have overdraft. Again, Five of Pentacles energy, dealing with a lot of financial hardships. Feeling like you've been going through so much financially. Not being able to cover all of your bills. Just dealing with a lot. Boss, look at this. Boss bully. I told y'all with this devil. Some of y'all got a boss that you can't stand. They get on your nerves. They are a tyrant, a dictator. They micromanage. It could be an Aries. And we have a dangerous risk. Some of you have a job that's dangerous and you need to be able to focus. You don't need stress. You don't need micromanagement. You need support, you know. I see roadblocks here. I'm not going to take it. I want to get something else for you. One more card, please, Spirit. Well, you got two, but... Okay, so we have... Oh, you got three. It says, be the change you wish to see in the world is more than a cliche. It is how we immortalize ourselves. Our deeds will outlive any other accolades. Our soul's mission statement should be, I came, I saw, I changed the world for the better. So some of you are in this situation that you're in to ultimately go to your highest heights, but also to implement changes in that environment that you're in. I'm not trying to put undue stress on you. What I'm saying is, when it talks about conflict resolution, and I said if you need to file a lawsuit, don't leave quietly. Don't leave quietly. Where am I being called to use my voice? You've been put, look at this, y'all. Am I on the right path? I was just getting ready to say, it's crazy how these cards just know what I'm about to say. I was just getting ready to say, you've been put on this path for a reason. There's a reason why Spirit puts you in that environment, to shake things up, to speak, to use that communication that you all possess so well, that really good communication to make changes here. We have behind the scenes. Some of you are writers, producers, faceless contributors to a public production. That could be what you do, or maybe what you desire to do. Again, I told you, some of you may need to be want to be in the public eye and use your story. We have completing projects, the 10 of Pentacles. This is about you accomplishing your goals. We got the wish fulfillment card. So you went from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles, and this is all about you having a firm foundation, success, a lot to be grateful for in your finances. Going to the next level in your finances. All right, so let me get a piece of advice for you, and that's going to close out the readings for this week. We have sacredness of mystery. I am at peace with uncertainty. I trust the benevolence of God and the abundance of the universe. I embrace the sacredness of mystery. I have the knowledge I need today, and that is enough. Yeah. So even though, look, you can embrace the sacredness of mystery, that's fine. But you also have to speak up. There's something that you may be, keeping to yourself right now, dealing with on your own, suffering in silence, that you have to speak up about. Again, Spirit put you there to help to resolve whatever this conflict is and make sure that no one else has to go through it. I always think about, when I see that card, I think about Monique. And, some of the things she's gone through in Hollywood, being blacklisted and, just dealing with a lot of the challenges she's dealt with for feeling like she didn't play the Hollywood game. And it took her many years, over a decade, for her to get her just due, for her to get her justice, right? But she's got a Netflix special out. She's mended some of the relationships that were broken, that were also personal relationships, not just professional relationships. She's had people to reach out to her and work with her and extend olive branches to her. And I just feel like, like she always says, I might not get the success in my lifetime, but if another little black girl doesn't have to go through this, then I did my job. If me standing up changes anything. And the sad part about it is, I see so many people bash her on the internet. Oh, you should have just taken the $50,000 from Netflix. Oh, you should have did this and you should have did that. And all I can think about is, when we were slaves, y'all have been some of the same people. That's just like, just go ahead and, it ain't that bad. Hell no. Listen, yes, the hell it is bad. It's absolutely bad if you can't live as a free human being. It's absolutely bad to be subjugated to someone else and their rules and their... Listen, how the creator gonna give me free will, but you gonna try to give me rules? Who you talking to? I don't play by your rules. So I can't respect that. And I know Monique is a fire sign. Some of you have Sagittarius placements. Maybe somebody's name is Monique. But definitely I completely understand where she's coming from. My Be More Home girl. I love it. I absolutely love it. I pray for her. I pray for everybody that is dealing with that type of stress and, you know, somebody trying to force you to do something that you don't want to do. Then the tyrant. You got the emperor and you got the devil in your reading. So there's definitely somebody that I feel like is breathing down your neck. And Spirit is saying, don't you let that, don't go quietly into the night. Make a big fuss, air signs. Use that good communication that you have and stink up the place a little bit so that some changes get made. And that's it, y'all. That's all I have for y'all. Sorry I went off on a tangent, but that pissed me off because I'm an empath. I don't usually like to claim that because I really think empaths are narcissistic too. If you really get deep into what goes into that, but that's another story for another day. But I am a caring, feeling person, and I definitely don't like this energy here of you dealing with somebody like pushing your buttons, breathing down your neck, micromanaging you. But that's why Spirit is saying go ahead and take that leap of faith, and y'all already know it. You got your own card here: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Ace of Swords. You know, you have the clarity. That's about a breakthrough as well. So it's time for a breakthrough. It's time. Peace, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment if you claim it. Peace.